Another special edition of the Letter Live here from the McKinley Fieldhouse. Mike, it feels great to be back here. Last time I was here, I was pretty amazed. I can't lie. And now we got front row seats to a once-in-a-lifetime event. Well, for some of these coaches, hopefully not once in a lifetime, the shot clock shootout here at McKinley.
Yeah, it's a really unique event. It's a test event to see if they want to add the shot clock to Ohio high school basketball. You and I were at the Stark County Coaches Preview before the season started, and we noticed a lot of these coaches really would like to see this. I know Sean Weatherspoon of McKinley would like to see it. You'll hear him talk about it in the pregame interview we had from him, and it's going to be really fun to watch.
And like you said, Mike, I hope it's fun to watch because McKinley, this entire season has been so dynamic on both offense and defense. These kids are moving the rock down the court at speeds that I haven't seen a basketball court move in a very long time. Maybe since the last time I watched an NBA game, which was like two days ago.
Well, you know, 2 days ago, that's right. I thought it was Christmas Day, that big 5-game stretch. But anyway, like you said, McKinley really likes to play fast. You kind of wonder if the shot clock will be that big of a deal for them. Maybe, as Sean Weatherspoon said in his interview, and I'm giving away the whole interview right now, but as Sean Weatherspoon said in his interview, maybe at the end of quarters, that might be the big thing. But, you know, this is the type of game they like to play, and I don't think it will be that big of a factor for them.
No, it won't be. Gilmour Academy walks into this game 5-2. 5-game winning streak after their first game. They drop. They're coming off a loss, though, Mike. And with that being said, they're coming with a lot of fire to hand this McKinley squad. Gilmour Academy, they got a lot of talented playmakers. Mikey Holt, Brady Olson. A lot of these kids are coming into this after not starting on varsity from last year, coming in after significant varsity playing time, rather. But now they're coming into these bigger roles, seeing what they can do. And, you know, with the shot clock, that's going to be a whole different factor.
While Gilmour Academy, one of the smaller schools that is in this tournament, normally they would be Division 5, but with the competitive balance factors, they're up to Division 3. But still, a very formidable program. They played St. Vincent St. Mary, the state title game a couple of years ago, came in second. They have two really good players like David Bunstein and Zach Titus. So this is going to be kind of an unknown for McKinley. You know, they don't play a lot of the smaller schools, but this is a very formidable program.
And like you were saying, Mike, you almost gave most of it away. But we did have a chance to get with a Sean Weatherspoon from McKinley before the game. And here is what he had to say about the shot clock.
Well, Sean, your first game in the shot clock shootout, a unique event here. You're a team that likes to play fast all the time. Have you had to do much adjusting to what's going to happen the next couple of days?
First off, very excited to be in this game. You know, hopefully it's the start of, you know, something that we can implement in Ohio basketball. But, you know, the way we play fast. You know, we try to get up and down. We've been practicing, you know, with the shot clock the last week. So not much adjustment. You know, I think the issue will be in the quarters, in the games possibly. But, you know, we'll see how it goes.
You said hopefully we can implement that in the state of Ohio. What do you think is good about that?
You know, it definitely prepares, you know, our athletes for the next level. You know, college basketball is 30-second shot clocks. You know, so it kind of helps us, you know, prepare for that as far as, you know, getting quality shots, understanding that it's a shot clock, understanding, you know, time and possession, score, and things of that nature. So, you know, it's definitely good in my book.
And in addition to the uniqueness of the event, you're playing two really good teams, Gilmour Academy, one of the better smaller school programs in the state, and St. Ignatius. I take it this weekend is a good gauge to see where your team's at and where you can get better at.
Absolutely. You know, like you said, two great programs. You know, Gilmour was a state runner-up in 2022. Ignatius won the state championship last year. You know, so it's going to be, you know, two very well-coached teams. You know, it's going to test us, see where we are right now. And like I said, I'm very excited about it.
everybody, and welcome back to The Letter Live. We are here from the Canton McKinley Fieldhouse. Mike, we are searing our starting lineups for tonight, but we got a little bit of early access, so let it rip for him.
All right, for Gilmour Academy, starting lineup, Michael Holt, a 5'9" sophomore guard, averaging 2.9 points per game. Brady Olson, a 6'1" senior guard, averaging 7.3 points per game. Kingston Seals, a 6'3" junior forward, averaging 4.0 points per game. David Funstein, a 6'4" senior forward, averaging 17 points a game. And Zach Titus, a 6'2" senior forward, averaging 13.7 points per game. For the McKinley Bulldogs, Javion Carter, a 6' junior guard, averaging 10.8 points per game. Anthony Chavers, a 6'4" junior guard, averaging 10.8 points per game. Ed Webster, a 6'3" junior forward, averaging 8.2 points per game. Jalen Jeter, a 5'10" senior guard, and Reed Sims, a 6'5" senior guard, averaging 12 points a game.
And they just announced his name. Reed Sims Jr. has been one of the most dynamic playmakers I have ever seen on a high school basketball court. And this kid, not only with a shot clock, speeds up his play, which really doesn't need to be sped up because this kid's commanding the floor at speeds that we haven't seen before. And, I mean, you know, he's got Javion Carter, Anthony Chavers on the wings for him. I mean, this kid has all the utensils that he needs to make this game out of reach for his squad.
Yeah, a great inside and outside player. We've seen him not afraid to shoot the three, and he could go inside for McKinley as well.
And now that we are live from Canton McKinley Fieldhouse, Kingston Seals will have the tip-off for Gilmour Academy. Will be knocked right back down by Anthony Chavers. Chavers, a very, very good rim player that we've seen. Sims Jr. now has it on the right wing. He'll pass it right over to Carter. Carter has been called for a travel. Mikey Holt on the guard. Inbounding for Gilmour is number 2, Brady Olson. That won't be the last we see of Brady Olson tonight. David Pufstein commands the court for Gilmour Academy. The Lancers now have it on the left side. Looking in the corner, Pufstein, guarded by Chavers, steps out of bounds, and that is going to go into another Gilmour Academy possession, Mike.
And now this is a situation where teams have to be reminded, out of bounds play, Gilmour's got to be reminded 16 seconds on the shot clock.
Now Mikey Holt has it for Gilmour Academy. It looks like he'll go for a tough bucket. Zach Titus instead with a quick three to get things started here at the shot clock shootout. Gilmour Academy takes a strong 3-0 lead over McKinley after a McKinley possession goes awry from a travel. Chavers has it now on the left side. He'll look over at Jeter. Jalen Jeter, a very, very, very consistent force in this starting lineup. He hasn't missed a starting lineup this year. Anthony Chavers puts up a quick mid-range jumper. Can't come down with it. And that's going to be rebounded by Titus. Mikey Holt now has it for Gilmour Academy. He's on the left side. Guarded in his face by Jalen Jeter. He'll screen over to the right. He was a little bit blocked by the referee here. Pufstein has it now at the key. He'll drop it off to Titus. Looking inside, he's got a cut to Mikey Holt. Mikey Holt puts one up, can't put one in, and that's going to be Chavers on the rebound, Mike.
Yeah, Mikey Holt, one of the smallest guys on the floor. Not afraid to go inside like that.
Jeter puts up a deep three. Excuse me, that was Javion Carter. I couldn't have time because he put it up so quickly. Javion Carter, the guard, puts up a quick three for a quick three-point tie. Now, with 6 minutes left here in the first, it is McKinley 3, Gilmour Academy 5. And as I said that, I guess Gilmour Academy got a shot up and I missed it, so I do apologize.
Yeah, Brady Olson with the basket there, his first points of the night.
It looks like there Ed Webster wanted to put up a quick three, but in the corner he comes down with it unsuccessful and ends up traveling. Puffstein on the inbound. He's got it now. Looking inside, tipped by Webster. Goes into the hands of Sims. Sims Jr. drives inside, does it himself, up and in. He's got it off the backboard. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left here to go in the first. 5-5 ball game already. Quick three taken by Gilmour Academy, way off the mark. That's Brady Olson with the shot. Looks like Mikey Holt gets it off the rebound and gets another three to let things rip. 8-5 start. Gilmour Academy currently leading the Bulldogs now. 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the first. Another steal. Puffstein sends a lob down the court, and Brady Olson puts one up. Sims blocks it twice. Looks to come down with the ball, and that's going to be Javion Carter taking a timeout for the McKinley Bulldogs. Sims a bit slow to get up.
My goodness. Reed Sims, 2 blocks on that one possession. As he's able to force the jump ball, possession will stay with Gilmour. But my goodness, right there, another example of how great of an athlete he is.
Yeah, and Sims doesn't have, or he only has 2 points on the night so far, but those aren't going to be his last. This kid is going to be electric. I'm telling you, Mike, I don't make predictions, but this is a prediction I know is going to come true. Sims Jr. going to have his career high night, especially with the shot clock.
Wow. And that first basket he got, it was just drove into the lane like that. Like I said, we see him shoot threes a lot of times, but that's where he was a force inside. And
as play resumes now, Jaden Bowles comes in for the Bulldogs. He'll dish it out to Sims on the key. He'll drive inside, quick crossover. He's double teamed. Bowles pressed up. He's got a lane, decides not to take it. A Chavers three looked to be possible, but instead he'll pass it right back to Sims, and we're back at the logo. 11 seconds left to go on the shot clock now. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5. Javion Carter takes a tough jumper, can't come down with it. That's going to be rebounded by Brady Olson. And as Brady Olson dishes it right down the court to Mikey Holt stutter steps. He's guarded by Chavers, has to pick it up. And now, Jalen Jeter put it up and put it down. A quick layup for Jeter gets him and his team up 3 now as Gilmour Academy takes a lead 10-7.
Now it looks like McKinley's going to really turn up the pressure here.
Another steal by Jaden Bowles. He'll go up and converts. And excuse me, I was actually wrong on the score there. It is, my apologies, it is McKinley 9, Gilmour Academy 8 now after a quick scoring run from the Bulldogs.
Well, sometimes it's hard to lose track in games like this. We had a situation, quick possessions. McKinley is able to turn up their defense like we saw them do in games against Lake, in games against Glen Oak. That then helps them take a 9-8 lead. Full court pressure from McKinley.
Punch there, a bit of technical difficulties for us here on the Tech side. Going inside, it is Kingston Seals. He'll put up a quick layup, can't come down with it. Rebound it out, and it's going to go to Gilmour Academy now. Inbounding the ball for Gilmour Academy is going to be their number 23, Braden Titus. Titus, player with starter minutes off the bench, as his coach has described. Mikey Holt, quick three, blocked by Jalen Jeter. The ball's going to be tipped out, and it's going the McKinley way.
Boy, we saw Jalen Jeter have a great game against Glen Oak a couple weeks ago, just before Christmas. Starting out with good defensive play tonight.
Jaden Bowles now with the ball for the Bulldogs. He'll hand it off to Jalen Jeter, who gives it right back to him. Looking on the left side, going inside to Anthony Chavers. Quick three taken by Jalen Jeter is off the mark. Jaden Bowles with chase down defense on Mikey Holt. Open three taken by David Puffstein. He'll actually look, and it's a push going Gilmour's way.
Well, it's going to be the first foul of the ball game. 3 minutes and 31 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Foul's going to be on Javion Carter. And Gilmour will retain possession.
Gilmour retaining possession, they will. They're down 1 point here with 3 minutes, 31 seconds to go. 35 seconds put on the shot clock. Dished out to Alano. Alano, 6 foot, senior guard for the Lancers. Inside was David Kupstein. Dished it right inside to Kingston Seals. Got the and one.
Yeah, first opportunity to go to the free throw line tonight for Gilmour Academy. And McKinley's foul, their second of the first quarter.
Taking as one will be Kingston Seals. Like an important stat that I want us to look at tonight, Gilmour Academy, their defensive rebound percentage in the first quarter is 65.5%. So it's a toss-up for whoever can get back on the basket. So it looks like now it's going to be the ball after those two foul shots. After one foul shot, rather. And Gilmour Academy goes up on McKinley.
Yeah, McKinley, or Gilmour Academy got a foul on David Funstein there. That's his first.
Ball's inside to Anthony Chambers. Goes right out to Tavion Spencer, excuse me. And that's going to be another quick two for McKinley. As they will go 11-10 now. Quick three taken by Gilmour Academy. Won't fall down. And now Puffstein's at the three-point line. 6'4" frame. Decides to dribble inside. Goes outside. That's Anthony Atkinson with a three. Air ball. Saved inbounds by Zach Titus. Going inside is Puffstein. Can't come down with it. Gets the rebound. Puts another one up. No good. And the second chance opportunities for Gilmour Academy turned into third chances, fourth chances, fifth chances. Couldn't get it done. Reed Sims Jr. throws the ball out to hit Kai Jackson for Gilmour Academy to get a reset button on the game here.
Boy, that has to be frustrating for Gilmour Academy. Like you said, about 5 chances down at the hoop and not able to get anything.
A quick three is taken by Reed Sims, but he won't fall down with it. He's going to be the first one on the other side of the court now. Anthony Atkinson goes to Kai Jackson from three. Can't find it. Rebounded by Zach Titus. Titus dishes it inside to Puffstein. Now from three, it's Zach Titus. And he will switch it around and switch it out. Looking outside now, Anthony Atkinson resets to Kai Jackson now at the logo.
Well, that's another situation where about 3 offensive rebounds for Gilmour. And this is going to result in a McKinley foul here.
And we've seen a lot of McKinley fouling, especially in the first quarter of these games. Really letting the other team get to the bonus before they can reach it. But if they can keep up this pace, there's only 1:52 left in the first. I think they'll be set.
Yeah, that should be fine. The thing is, that's the second foul, though, on Anthony Chambers. He'll have to go to the bench for a little bit here.
Braden Titus has it now. Gets it to Kai Jackson, who breaks some ankles off the rim. Comes down with Javion Carter. And Carter going to command the court down. Looking for Jaden Bowles on his left. Decides not to take him. Giving to Reed Sims Jr. And they're telling him, we're going to post up now. Jaden Bowles to Reed Sims on the right side. He's got a man, 2 men in his sights. Goes out of bounds. And that's going to be another turnover for McKinley now. 1:24 seconds left here to go in the first. McKinley 11, Gilmour Academy 10.
Yeah, I think Reed Sims was expecting somebody to drive, well, not drive the baseline, but move down the baseline to catch that pass. Nobody there. Turnover on McKinley.
Getting the ball inbounded to him is Brady Olson, who dishes it down the court to Nick Milano. Doesn't turn it over, but real close. Brady Olson drives inside himself. Dished outside to Brody Phillip. Now Mikey Holt turns it over to Sims. Sims going down the court. Javion Carter has a look at a 2, but can't come down with it. It looks like he'll be headed in foul straight.
Yeah, it'll be the first free throws of the night for McKinley. Javion Carter going to the line. First foul on Gilmour Academy on Braden Titus. Or excuse me, Nick Iliano.
Javion Carter makes his first, gives McKinley a 2-point lead as Cliffstein comes back into the game for Gilmour Academy.
Yeah, Carter entering the game 5 of 6 from the line. And he hits both free throws.
Make it 7 for 8, Mike. Pressed up, McKinley playing some very aggressive defense, but Brady Olson is able to get around. Bit of a scuffle on the sideline. Mikey Holt gets a pass that skips right into the hands of Jaden Bowles.
That's going to be a turnover on McKinley. Might have been a double dribble. Davey Thompson able to force that turnover on Gilmour, but McKinley gives it right back.
Brady Olson right in front of me on the inbound for Gilmour Academy. He'll look a deep strike to Mikey Holt on the other side of the court, but 33 seconds left to go. About a 14-second differential on the shot clock. Zach Titus dishes it off to Cliffstein. He'll put up a 3. A little off the mark there. Jeter has it now for McKinley. Shot clock's off. 28 seconds left to go. And Jeter, tough layup. 24 seconds to go left here in the first. 5-point lead for McKinley now. Gilmour Academy looking to go around the perimeter. Gets it inside to Nicolano. He'll take one up and take one down. Almost rebounded by Cliffstein, but he'll turn it over, and it's McKinley ball now.
Well, McKinley with on a little bit of a run here. Looking to end the first quarter. They're up 15-10. Hoping to get either a 7-point or an 8-point lead with the 3. Gilmour into a dry spell hill here. David Flintstein, their leading scorer, scoreless so far.
9 seconds left. Jaden Bowles pulls up a quick 3. Swish it in. 4, 3, 2 seconds left. We'll see what Anthony Atkinson's got. Looks like Mikey Holt will put one up and can't put one down. A little to the right of the rim there.
Well, big run to the end of the first quarter from McKinley. I think it was a 9-0 run to end the first quarter to turn a 10-9 deficit into an 18-10 lead right now. And are we going to go with who's hot?
Who's hot, Mike?
Well, shooting for both teams hasn't been really great so far. But if you want to look at the McKinley side of things, Javion Carter with 5 points already. Jaden Bowles with 5 points already, including that 3 at the end of the first quarter. They lead McKinley. For Gilmour, they started out well. Zach Titus with a 3-pointer, Mikey Holt with a 3-pointer. They're Gilmour's leading scorers. But Gilmour really kind of struggling from the 3-point range so far early in this game. So McKinley with the advantage, 18-10 going into the second quarter.
Yeah, Mike, it's been an eventful series, obviously. I mean, Gilmour Academy, Division III, because of the competition there. But they're a pretty small school, to be completely honest with you. I mean, it's really not a lot of kids who play basketball, but look at their bench. They have way more depth than McKinley does. McKinley's playing a little bit of a smaller rotation than Gilmour Academy's been playing. But now Gilmour Academy will take the court right back, and it looks like we're going to have a pause here for the media. Not for us, though.
Not for us. We have no commercials.
We have no commercials. Because this is educational, Mike.
It is an educational experience. That's the exact quote.
Looking back now, 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Now, stock time with 33 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Brayden Titus gets it off to Brady Olson. Looking like Gilmour Academy playing a little bit up-tempo now as they're looking for some cuts in the middle. Brayden Titus looks inside at Cliffstein, and it looks to be posted up, but blocked by Reed Sims Jr. Taken down the court by Javion Carter. He'll drive out. He'll drive inside. Now going outside. He's got a man inside with Tavion Spencer, but doesn't take it, and that's going to be another reset for the Bulldogs now as Reed Sims goes to the corner. Corner shot, post up. Ed Webster goes in, out, and Tavion Spencer can't come down with a quick 2 off the rebound. Taking down the court now, it's Zach Titus with the ball. That's Brayden Titus with the ball. Now gives it off to his brother, Zach Titus. Right back to Anthony Atkinson. Atkinson on the right wing, stolen by Ed Webster. He'll look to go up, slam down, one-handed. 6 minutes, 57 seconds to go here in the second. It is McKinley 18, Gilmour Academy 10.
Well, we've seen some acrobatic dunks from McKinley in the games that we've seen him. I think that might be the first one from Ed Webster of the bunch.
Remember, McKinley can't dunk in their warm-ups, so this kind of comes as a bit of a surprise to Gilmour Academy if they're not watching film.
Yeah, you know what? You come out, you see the referees out there, you want to get a dunk or two in. Oh no, the referees are out there. That would be a technical foul, but
it's all good.
McKinley having some fun so far tonight.
Especially, they don't need the shot clock, Mike. I mean, come on. Dishing it inside, Braden Titus goes on the outside. Gets it to his brother, Zach. Ball stolen. Reed Sims Jr. almost comes up with it, and it's going McKinley's way now.
Boy, great hustle by Reed Sims Jr. to get his hands on the ball, force the jump ball. McKinley regains possession. Gilmour was trying to get Funstein going earlier in the quarter, a couple possessions ago. Reed Sims comes up with the block. At least 3 blocks on the night for him.
Yeah, now with 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go, McKinley takes a commanding lead over Gilmour Academy after a Gilmour Academy strong start, but nonetheless, it's not enough. Inbounded to Jaden Bowles. Bowles, probably looking to his left here, predicting the pass, goes to Webster. It looks like Bowles will dish it out to Sims instead. Sims at the key. Guarded by Brady Olson. Gives it back to Bowles. And now Sims inside, says he wants the ball. Mid-range jumper, draws the foul, and he'll head to the stripe.
Yeah, good ball movement by McKinley to get the ball to Sims. Looked like his shot was going to be off, but apparently the foul may have had something to do with that. So he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that foul is going to be on Braden Titus for Gilmour, and that's his second.
His first goes awry. And to be honest, Mike, I think that's one of the first foul shots that I've seen Reed Sims Jr. miss in person.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I don't think we've seen him miss very many. Came in shooting 92%. So we probably didn't see him miss.
And he makes his second right after we reverse jinxed him there. 6 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the second. 35 seconds, obviously, on the shot clock now. Ticking down. Mikey Holt is double-teamed. He's tripped up. Lands up in the hands of Bulls. And Bulls now looking to drive inside. He'll kick it inside to Darius Hill, who gets it to Sims Jr. on the perimeter, who drives in and gets a quick 2. And a timeout taken now by Gilmour Academy. With 6 minutes to go here in the second, it is McKinley 23, Gilmour Academy 10.
Yeah, I believe this is a 14-0 run for McKinley. Gilmour's been sitting on 10 points for a long time here. McKinley really maybe looking to take command of this game quickly here. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. I know, plenty of time left. But McKinley has that look of a team that's really come to play tonight.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Gilmour Academy honestly tries to take a different approach than what they've been doing this game. They came into this game wanting to be a little bit more aggressive, physical, and fast. But now that they've seen McKinley's speed, they might try to slow down the tempo to throw them off pace.
Yeah, they really have to get David Funstein going, their leading scorer. Still scoreless on the night for them. Came in averaging 17 points a game. He's really the player that helps Gilmour go. And so far tonight, McKinley's been able to contain him. So he said a couple possessions ago, Reed Sims with a block on Funstein inside, his third block of the night. McKinley up big.
Yeah, and McKinley up big they are. I mean, to be completely honest with you, Mike, there's really not much I can say besides the fact that McKinley is absolutely dominating inside. I mean, they're playing some really aggressive and really talented basketball, honestly. And an aggressive defense, obviously, now. Brady Olson has it now for Gilmour Academy. Mikey Holt looks to drive inside. He's guarded, but Brady Olson puts up a 3, and he'll come down with it. That's going to be Holt's first 3 of the night, but he goes up to 5 points in the record books.
Yeah, 3 threes for Gilmour, 5 field goals so far, 3 of them threes.
And a pass that was intended for Darius Hill goes out of bounds from Reed Sims. This is going to be inbounded from Holt. And it looks like we're all set to go here now. Holt inbounds it to, or Olsen inbounds it to Holt, rather. And now Holt gets it right back. Holt is double teamed. Very, very fast defense now. And it looks like instead, McKinley takes a timeout after a double team to send them right back to the benches.
Well, yeah, that'll give the ball back to McKinley as Ed Webster forces the turnover there. McKinley up 23-13, 5:28 to go. You know, I'm wondering just by watching this, you know, we talked about, you know, McKinley, does the shot clock really affect them? I'm kind of wondering if it's affected Gilmour at all by the way they play.
No, I think 35 seconds is plenty time. But, you know, nonetheless, I think it's working out pretty well. And we have had a couple of close calls here from this McKinley offense, especially in the first quarter, had a little bit, and they were pushed back by Gilmour, who played some really strong box defense. But now Reed Sims is going to have the inbound for McKinley. He's going to dish that right off to Jalen Jeter, who's taped up on his left hand, or on his right hand. Taking it now, Ed Webster goes to Jeter, taken into the corner, turned over, and now it's a Gilmour Academy ball. Olsen now has it for Gilmour Academy, and it's lost, but put back up, and a quick and one for Gilmour Academy now, as Kingston Seals has a two and potentially a look at another point now for Gilmour Academy.
Yeah, Gilmour Academy on a mini run right now, down by as many as 13, have a chance to get it to 7. A couple of empty trips down court for McKinley the past few minutes here.
Kingston Seals, the lefty, puts his first up in, and now subbing in for Gilmour Academy. Taking Olsen out, goes in Luke Kaprowski, 5'10", junior guard. Guarded by another 5'10", junior guard in Jaden Bowles. Now, Reed Sims has it at the key. He'll look to dish it inside to Hill, and Hill with a very impressive layup in the paint to get that lead right back for McKinley, where they so desperately wanted it to go, even if they were up already 9 points.
Well, reverse layup by Hill at the other end. A little too tight defense by Jalen Jeter down at this end as he picks up the foul. Probably not a foul you want, you know. Ball's in the open court, about 10 feet behind the three-point line.
And Brady Olsen's pass for the inbound gets right intercepted by Reed Sims Jr. And now at the logo, they'll look to slow down with 4 minutes, 43 seconds to go. It's McKinley 25, Gilmour Academy 16. Looking inside, Webster gets a pass tipped by Gilmour Academy's Funstein. And now he's double teamed. He's got to get rid of it. He's got to do something. Gets it right to Luke Kaprowski. Now Brady Olsen open in the corner. He'll drive out. Look to go undercut by Luke Kaprowski. And now reset by Mikey Holt will get Gilmour Academy back with about 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Kaprowski hands it off to Funstein, who tries to spin around, do his best Kareem Abdul-Jabbar impression, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, and another turnover for Gilmour Academy.
Yeah, you never saw Kareem turn the ball over that many times during his career. Turnover there for Gilmour. Funstein going out of the game, still scoreless for them. Gilmour tried to chip off that McKinley lead a little bit. They have, down to 9. Was 13 at one time.
Jaden Bowles with the basketball for the Bulldogs. 22 seconds left to go on the shot clock, telling his kids to wind it up. Now Jeter has it on the right side. He goes to Reed Sims Jr. Deep three! Swishes out. And that ball is a little bobbled by Kai Jackson, who still comes out. And it looks like it's tripped up by Jalen Jeter, but they're not calling anything.
Well, they're going to get the foul called on Jalen Jeter there. his second. Reed Sims launching that three from smushes down the road.
Yep. Welcome to the shot clock shootout, Mike. Inbounding the ball for Gilmour Academy is going to be Mikey Holt. Holt goes to Jackson. Now at the logo, he's guarded by Hill. Looks to go to the left, finds the corner in Zach Titus. Titus, double teamed, he almost loses it. He's got to go somewhere. Goes inside to Kai Jackson, and a foul called.
Well, now that's going to be a goaltending. Reed Sims knocking the ball off the backboard.
Inbounding the ball now for the Bulldogs is going to be Tavion Spencer, right to Jaden Bowles. Bowles guarded by Mikey Holt. About an inch difference between the two. 3 minutes to go here in the second as McKinley leads Gilmour Academy by 7. McKinley 25, Gilmour Academy 18. And now clock's ticking down. McKinley's got 15 seconds to go on the shot clock. Hands it off to Reed Sims, and it looks like Hill looked to cross over. Looking left, jump back three, notches it off the rim, and that's going to be rebounded by Kingston Seals. Reed Sims trying to get a couple of shots up, and now Mikey Holt gets a quick two. Rebounded by Tavion Spencer. Jaden Bowles has it for the Bulldogs now. Mid-range jumper, can't find its way in. And now rebounded by Darius Hill. He'll go back up and in for another two. Another 9-point lead now for the Bulldogs as Kai Jackson dribbles it down the court for the Landslers. Ball's almost lost by Titus, but finds Olsen inside. Goes to Titus inside, can't find it. Now Jaden Bowles on the other side of the court. Olsen tries to draw a charge, but can't come down with it, and that is now an 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. 29-18, leading Gilmour Academy.
Yeah, Jaden Bowles strong, showing off the bench for McKinley. 7 points already.
Zach Titus puts up a three, can't find it. Now Darius Hill's double-teamed. Ball's got by Jaden Bowles, and now Reed Sims has it on the left side with 29 seconds to go on the shot clock. And now a quick three taken by Bowles is way off the mark. Hill tries to save it, ends up in the hands of Zach Titus. And now with 35 seconds on the shot clock reset, we got a minute and 35 seconds. Kai Jackson tries to drive in, and Brady Olsen has him in the corner. Can't find it. And now subbing in for Gilmour Academy, David Funstein and Mikey Holt.
Yeah, tough for Gilmour to get anything going. They either have a ball batted away, two guys on a guy. Just a struggle for them to get going.
Inside, it's Zach Titus in the middle. Doesn't come down with it. And Funstein touches the ball before it goes out. And apologies, I forgot to unmute myself because I was taking a swig of water. But now coming out for the game, Zach Titus is out. Braden Titus now also in. Subbing in for his brother. Goes to Kai Jackson in the corner for a three. Give it to him. Minute 20 seconds left to go here in the second. Bowles going down for McKinley. Screened by Sims. He's on the left side. 25 seconds to go on the shot clock. Sims has it on the right side. Minute to go in the second. McKinley 29. Gilmour Academy 8. Gilmour Academy looks to chip into the sleeve, but it's McKinley's ball, and they'll get it inside to Ed Webster, who tries to put up a quick floater, can't come down with it, and that is going to go in the way of McKinley.
Well, let's see if McKinley wants to do a 2-for-1 here. You see NBA teams, college teams at the end of quarters or end of halves try to give themselves an extra possession here.
With a minute to go here in the second, McKinley's up 8 points. McKinley 29, Gilmour Academy 21. Bowles on the inbound gets it to Webster. He's pushed out of bounds and called a travel instead. Now it's going to go right back to Gilmour Academy who look to chip into this 8-point lead now with 1 minute to go. They've got 35 seconds on the shot clock now, so that is 25 seconds minimum that McKinley's going to have with the ball, barring a turnover.
I guess there goes the 2-for-1 idea for McKinley.
But even if it lost, it was still pretty effective for all the time it burnt off. Mikey Holt now has it for Gilmour. Passing it off to Kai Jackson, who has to get it inside. Funstein ditches it off to his teammate, Kingston Seals. who can't come down with it. And now 47 seconds left. Tavion Spencer outside finds Darius Hill, who goes up, won't find it. Rebounded by Kai Jackson. They're letting him play. Kai Jackson goes to Mikey Holt. Holt to Funstein, who gets it to Nick Alano. Put up and a foul called for Gilmour Academy with 31 seconds left.
Yeah, big opportunity here for Gilmour to get the deficit down to 6 points at halftime with a McKinley stop at the other end, of course. Nick Iliano going to the free throw line for Gilmour.
Now coming on to the court for the Bulldogs, Jaden Wilson. That first free throw is knocked down by Nick Alano. This is going to be the first time we've seen Reed Sims exit the game with 31 seconds to go here in the second.
Yeah, Iliano 100% at the free throw line so far this season.
And he makes that one as well. Mike, no announcers jinx tonight, but Gilmour Academy is able to cut that McKinley lead down to 6. And it's going to be Jaden Nelson on the inbound for McKinley. He'll pass it off to Bowles, who's going to command this court with 30 seconds left. Shot clock's turned off. It's a 5-point lead now for the Bulldogs. And Gilmour Academy could really use a spark on defense to get them going now. Guarded by Olsen, Bowles has it now on the right side. He'll look to cross over. He's standing still. Now looking on the left, it's Ed Webster now. Bowles on the right side. He'll dish it off to Hill. And Hill goes right back to Webster. Passes it back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bowles puts up a contested 3. And that is going to end the first half of play now. Gilmour Academy coming down from a 14-point deficit after a very electric McKinley start. Gilmour Academy and McKinley look to met each other's match. Now, I mean, shot clock shootout, everything changes, right? You got a shot clock that really ticks everything down and takes everything up a level while doing so. So, I mean, both of these teams are playing at high intensities tonight, and I haven't seen such an active and competitive game this season that's been as competitive and speedy as this game's been.
Yeah, I mean, this is fun to watch. I mean, I've always really liked to watch games like this. So you could probably tell I'm for the shot clock.
Yeah, Mike, and now at the ending of the second quarter, tell me, who's hot?
Well, who's hot? Well, Jaden Bowles, 7 points off the bench from McKinley. Quality minutes for them. Balanced scoring from McKinley as usual, as we've seen. 5 points from Javion Carter. Reed Sims with 5 points. But Jaden Bowles really has given McKinley a shot in the arm off the bench.
And Jaden Bowles obviously coming into the game for his teammate, Javion Carter. Carter hasn't been as productive as he probably wanted to be tonight. He's only got 5 points. But still, looks like McKinley's fighting strong. And a 6-point lead now going into the second half. That's going to be Mike and I signing off for the Letter Live. For now, Mike.
For now.
We'll be back. Mike will get you right back with the scoring report. About 2 minutes left at halftime. With that being said, this has been the Letter Live first half from Kent McKinley Fieldhouse.
All right, Mike Popovich back here at Memorial Fieldhouse. We're at halftime of the final game of day 2 of the shot clock shootout, and the McKinley Bulldogs have a 29-23 halftime lead over Gilmour. Looking at the first half scoring for Gilmour, Mikey Holt with 3 points, Brady Olson with 5 points, Kai Jackson with 3 points, Nick Iliano with 2 points, Kingston Seals with 5 points, and Zach Titus with 3 points. As we mentioned, their leading scorer, David Funstein, scoreless in the first half, but Gilmour still in the game, trailing just by 6 at halftime. For the McKinley Bulldogs, Javian Carter with 5 points, Jalen Jeter with 4 points, Ed Webster has 2 points, Jaden Bowles with 7 points off the bench, Darius Hill with 4 points, Reed Sims Jr. with 5 points, and Tavion Spencer with 2 points. So at halftime, once again, McKinley leads Gilmour Academy by a score of 29-23. Now, Aiden Brueck and I will be back with you in a couple minutes with the second half action from tonight's game.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Letter Live here from the McKinley Memorial Fieldhouse. Mike, it is such an electric atmosphere in here tonight, not because of the people, but because of the building.
And because of the action on the court.
Absolutely. Now, what's important to note is that before, Reed Sims Jr. wasn't warming up before the game, and now he's back on the court, so it looks like that's not going to be much of an issue. I mean, looking at this game, it's been very competitive. Gilmour Academy able to cut it down to a 6-point lead for McKinley now. 8 minutes left now in the third. And going to inbound the ball is going to be Zach Titus. I mean,
we've been dying for a close game. Could this be the night?
Could this be the night? That's to be determined. But regardless, you'll see us at the Brew Kettle.
Well, there's going to be a close game on the simulated golf?
On the simulator golf? Yeah, well, absolutely.
Probably not.
Inbounded into Foonstein. Now we are starting our second half of action. Canton McKinley leading Gilmour Academy 29-23 now. Mikey Holt hands it off to Foonstein, and now at the key, Holt will dribble in, dribbles out, bounce pass to the corner, no go on the three-point attempt for Gilmour Academy. Now Javion Carter's got it inside, and he'll spin a Rooney, can't fall. Anthony Chavers with the rebound, and Anthony Chavers will get the first points of his night, even though he's already had 2 fouls. Chavers has seen a lot of playing time tonight, but hasn't been able to really notch any points on the scoreboard. Now gets his first 2 and puts McKinley back up 8, excuse me. For Gilmour Academy, Funstein looks to go in. He's still looking for his first points on the night, but it's really been Brady Olson and Mikey Holt on the scoring front for Gilmour tonight. Mikey Holt dribbles inside, gets a foul, but doesn't get a shot to go with it, but he'll get 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, Mikey Holt with 3 points on the night. 5'9" guard. And he's shown he's primed to attack the rim like he just did there. Draws the foul, and he'll get to go to the free throw line.
Mikey Holt's first goes in.
Now Mikey Holt coming into the game shooting 75% at the free throw line.
His second can't fall through, and that's going to be tipped into the hands of Reed Sims. Sims tonight with 5 points, maybe a little bit less productive than he'd usually like to be, but Javion Carter now has it on the right side. Goes to Bowles, who's had more of a productive night than anybody else on the court. Usually we're seeing double figures from both. Sims Jr. puts up a mid-range jumper, and with that, it's off the back of the rim. Can't get into a rhythm tonight, but that is Titus, who's double-teamed, but is able to get the ball out to Mikey Holt, and Holt dribbles back. He's guarded by Bowles, kicks it out to Titus, who gets it right back inside of Foonstein. Looking inside, he's got Brady Olson, and a quick 2 cuts the Gilmour Academy deficit right back down to 6. McKinley 31, Gilmour Academy 26 now with 6 minutes, 19 seconds to go here in the third.
Yeah, this is the closest Gilmour's been in a while.
Since the beginning of the game, I believe.
Let's see if they can continue to make a push here.
Bowles has it on the right. He's double-teamed. It looks like Gilmour Academy switching now, playing a little bit more of some zone double-team coverage. And if that press works, then I think they're going to be just fine against a McKinley offense that needs some space to make things wide.
Now foul on Gilmour Academy there. That's on Brady Olson, his first.
Jaden Bowles lobs it up to Javion Carter at the key. Javion Carter, pump fake, pump back. He's at the key again. Hands it off to Jaden Bowles, who's on the left. He'll look inside. Ed Webster's got a look, won't take it. Reed Sims, deep 3! Can't find it. Reed Sims Jr. just can't get good on shooting tonight. Brady Olson hands it off to Zach Titus on the other side of the court, and with 5 minutes, 37 seconds to go, Foonstein looks to drive in to get his first points of the night, puts one up off the post and can't find it. A lot of lost navigation for both teams tonight. Ed Webster goes back up, blocked by Foonstein, and he'll get a nice foul to go with it, and he'll look like he'll get 2 on the foul strike.
Yeah, foul on Funstein, his first. Ed Webster going to the free throw line from McKinley.
Ed Webster's first of 2 will go off the rim.
Yeah, Ed Webster, real good free throw shooter so far for McKinley, shooting 83%. Misses his first one.
Webster's second. Cocks it back. Fires away. And it looks like Anthony Chavers got the rebound. Hands it off to Sims. Sims, tough layup. Can't find it. And Sims tracks it down again. And he's down. Sims on the other side of the court. Zach Titus has got an open three. Won't get it. Now it's rebounded by Kingston Seals. And that's going to be a successful conversion thanks to Braden Titus, Zach Titus' brother, to put Gilmour Academy within three. Now Bulls looks inside. Reed's got it now, taking it himself. Kicked out to Anthony Chavers. He's been on fire from three. And give him another. Chavers gets 5 points on the night so far, thanks to that three, and puts McKinley back up 6. Mikey Holt hands it off to Braden Titus now, who gets it right back to Brady Olson, running a play designed for Mikey Holt at the three-point line. Won't go in, and he'll put one in. Can't find it. Again, like I've been saying, somebody needs a map tonight. Reed Sims Jr. puts one in the paint and gets finally to the 9-point mark on the night.
Well, Reed Sims struggling from the outside, but his game inside has helped McKinley regain an 8-point lead here.
Braden Titus trying to put up a tough floater, but it looks like now Ed Webster gives it to Chavers, who'll put up another electric layup to give McKinley another 10-point lead now.
Yeah, Gilmour Academy is going to call a timeout here. They were able to get the lead down to 3, but now a McKinley run here gets it back up to 10. Just how quickly McKinley can change a game, because it was about a minute ago that Gilmour Academy was within 3.
Now, Mike, we talked a lot about the shot clock having a very big impact on this game, but like we've been saying after the end of the second quarter, it really hasn't been doing all that much for both teams besides making them speed up maybe 3% faster.
Well, right. Like we talked about, McKinley likes to play this way. You know, we haven't seen Gilmour Academy, so we don't know, but I don't think Gilmour Academy would play in this if they were totally against the shot clock. I think they like to play fast, too. They stayed with McKinley a couple of times here. You know, like we said, got it down to 29-23, I believe. No, actually a 3-point game at one time. But, you know, still their leading scorer, David Funstein, still no points already tonight. He came in averaging 17 a game. You kind of wonder where Gilmour would be if, you know, he was able to contribute the way he usually does.
But Funstein finds himself back on the bench now. Subbed in, Zach Titus gets it to Braden Titus, his brother, on the right side. Going outside to Kai Jackson. Nicolano looks to drive in. Solid bench player tonight. Now on the three-point line, Braden Titus hands it to his brother Zach on the left with a shot. Zach puts one in for a quick 2 to get Gilmour Academy back within 8. And just as I say that, Ed Webster, fast break down the court. 10-point lead now. Reed Sims intercepted like it was football. I saw his eyes in the focus there. He tries to draw a foul, but goes to the foul line instead. Now, that was hard to keep up with because of how fast McKinley was playing. And I think Gilmour Academy tried to really match that with their motions and screens, but really couldn't get it done, especially when they go up, McKinley just fires right back.
It took Ed Webster 3 seconds after that Gilmour basket to convert, and then McKinley forces the turnover. It took Reed Sims, 6 seconds?
And Sims chunks his first free throw.
I love watching basketball like this. I really do.
So do I, Mike. Sims about to take his second on the foul stripe. McKinley currently leads by 10. If he makes this, McKinley will go up 11. It's McKinley 40, Gilmour Academy 30. 3 minutes, 24 seconds to go here in the third. Fires away and switches it.
Well, that was a rare second missed free throw for Reed Sims that we've seen tonight. But still, he splits the pair. McKinley gets an 11-point lead, 41-30.
David Funstein on the inbound. He's guarded closely by Ed Webster, but now fires away to, Braden Titus. And now over on the left side, Kai Jackson drives inside. Nicolano almost gets a dunk, but gets a layup instead to put Gilmour Academy back within 9. Now, Bowles has it for McKinley, hands it off to Chavers. He's got a deep look at a 3. Instead, chooses to go to Javion Carter on the right side. He'll take it. Deep 3 look. Don't give it to him as that goes off the rim. Rebounded by Braden Titus. Titus driving down the court, guarded closely by Webster. Hands it off to Kai Jackson. Kai Jackson dribbles to his right, pivots back left. And now has Liano. And now deep 3 taken by Kai Jackson after he gets the ball right back. A ball launched to Javion Carter. He drives right back out to the perimeter. And Darius Hill goes inside to Webster. Webster puts one up and in after a couple of bounces off the rim. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go now. We haven't had a close call with the shot clock since the first quarter.
Yeah, I can't remember getting down below 10 seconds.
McKinley leads 43-35 now as Gilmour Academy's Funstein gets fouled, and that's going to go to an inbound.
Yeah, that'll be a foul on Ed Webster, his first from McKinley. Second team foul on the Bulldogs in the third quarter. And Gilmour will inbound the ball. Baseline.
Another 3 taken by Kai Jackson, and he's electric tonight. He's got 11 points on the night. Now cuts it down to a 5-point lead for McKinley now after a quick set of a layup from Ilano and another 3-pointer by Kai Jackson. Bulls has a 3. He'll knock it right down to put McKinley back up 8 with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go here in the third. McKinley 46, Gilmour Academy 38. 30 seconds left on the shot clock. Kai Jackson gets it to Funstein, and it looks like he gets lost in his man, and Funstein now at the key resets. Hands it off to Ilano, off the screen. Ilano looks to dribble behind his back, guarded by Chambers. But Funstein resets once more. 10 seconds on the shot clock, Mike. Gilmour Academy has to get something going. Brady Olson now has it. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. 5, 4, Kai Jackson from 3. From range, can't knock it down. Clock resets, and Gilmour Academy has another shot. Funstein now at the key, guarded by Javion Carter. Looks to dribble inside, bounce up, bounce down. He'll look at a couple of foul shots.
Yeah, Funstein with an opportunity to get his first points of the night. Kai Jackson really keeping Gilmour Academy in this game. 11 points, 3 3-pointers on the night. Couple in this quarter. Almost had another one go down a few minutes ago. And Funstein gets his first point of the night at the free throw line. Funstein entering the game shooting just over 82% from the line.
Funstein, he's got one more shot lined up. Let's see if he's able to knock out 100% of these. Looks instead as he'll grab Copeland. Now subbing in for McKinley. Anthony Chambers comes right back into the game. Subbing in for Jaden Nelson.
Well, 58.8 seconds left. Let's see if McKinley goes for a 2-for-1 at the end of the quarter here.
Now with 50 seconds left to go, about a, I don't know quick maths, but shot clock's clocking down. Sims Jr. in the corner. He fires right back out to Chambers. It goes to Bulls on the right side. Telling Sims to cut through the middle. He'll do exactly so. Now Chambers, with 10 seconds left, passes it off to Bulls. They're looking for a look to Sims now. Screen up, screen back. Hey! Jaden Bulls with a quick 3 from range to put McKinley up 9. Mikey Holt had it for Gilmour Academy, but now Zach Titus dribbles inside. He'll look to post up. Dishes it inside. Mikey Holt, turnover. And now with 10 seconds left, shot clock's off. Jaden Bulls has it from McKinley again. Chambers from the 3-point line gives it to Sims from way downtown. Dribbles out. but Tavion Spencer gets the board, and Shavers can't get it in before the buzzer goes, and McKinley keeps their lead up even within a Gilmour Academy 6-point comeback to start the quarter to get them back within 3. McKinley, nonetheless, are able to keep their lead going into the fourth quarter.
And who's hot?
Who's hot, Mike? Hey, I'm supposed to ask that.
Oh,
Who's hot, Mike?
I hated to take it from you, man. Well, Jaden Bowles, we talked about him at halftime, and he has really been hot for McKinley in this game, especially in that third quarter. You know, every time Gilmour seems to get close, McKinley comes up with a big shot. Jaden Bowles, a couple of three-pointers in that quarter. He has 13 points. Who's hot for Gilmour Academy? Well, Kai Spencer has helped keep them in the game. He has 11 points. He had a couple of threes in that quarter, third quarter. 3 threes on the night. McKinley 49, Gilmour Academy 40, entering the fourth quarter.
And now, 8 minutes left. It's going to be a tight race to the finish line from both of these teams. And looks like both of them taking a bit more of an extended period of time between quarters.
That's called a TV timeout.
I wish I knew what that meant.
That's where the extended time comes in.
Sorry, I just deadpanned to the camera.
Like I said, that's not our TV timeout. Well, McKinley will inbound the ball coming into the fourth quarter here. With a 49-40 lead.
Bulls has it on the right side. He'll hand it off to Shavers, who gets it right back to Spencer. Now Reed Sims pushes off. He'll look to drive inside, spin around. Views blocked, but Bulls goes inside. Looks at mid-range jumper. Finds it right in between the rim. And now McKinley, 11-point lead with 7 minutes to go. Anthony Atkinson has it for Gilmour Academy now. We haven't seen a lot of him tonight. Mikey Holt now has it, gives it off to Brady Olson. And now in the corner, Olson dishes it inside to Kingston Seals, who gets a backhand pass to Zach Titus inside. And a quick change of events now as McKinley has Sims open on the three-point line. He breaks some ankles, instead makes the extra pass to Tavion Spencer to put them right back up 11. And with 7 seconds left, we've only been a minute into this, and we've had a couple of leads cut down, a couple of leads extended. It has been all over the place. And now Mikey Holt goes inside. Going to be a push on Tavion Spencer. And it looks like now it'll be an inbound for Gilmour Academy.
Yeah, 2 possessions from McKinley, result in baskets. 2 possessions for Gilmour, result in baskets. So if you're Gilmour, you can't be trading baskets. Down 11, 53-42.
On the inbound for Gilmour Academy, it's Olson. Looks like he'll lob it up to Funstein. And now with the ball is Mikey Holt, looking to dribble back left. Steps off balance, goes right back to Funstein. Funstein spins around, a little elusive for the kid. Anthony Atkinson's got it now. Another spin around. Spin-a-rooney. Funstein goes out. Mikey Holt's got a corner look, and that ball's almost stolen. Falls right into the hands of Reed Sims Jr., but as he's fouled to the ground, it's going McKinley way as he collides with Funstein with about 6 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in the game. McKinley still up 11, 53-42, up on Gilmour Academy.
Yeah, that's about the second possession in the last few minutes. We've seen McKinley really make Gilmour work. Shot clock winding down. They're able to get the turnover and get the ball back.
Bowles hands it off to Sims at the logo, and it looks like Sims taking a bit of a journey over to the right. Now Tavion Spencer loses it, finds it right back, and now Shavers has it on the left side. Shavers hands it off to Webster, who gets it back to Sims at the logo for another McKinley reset. And it looks like we're below 10 seconds now as Bowles has it on the left side. He'll sling it inside. Tavion Spencer's got it. Inside to Webster. Webster puts up a tough layup. Rebounded, but foul called. And we're headed to the line one more time.
Yeah, Ed Webster was able to get his own offensive rebound, score, and draw the foul. Now McKinley with an opportunity to really maybe take command of this game again. 55-42 lead with just under 6 minutes to go. Ed Webster going to the free throw line.
Webster's going to have two at the line, like you said, Mike. And with 5 minutes, 51 seconds to go, it's 55-42 with a lead for McKinley. And it looks like rather he made that bucket. 56-42 now for McKinley. 5 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock, 30 on the shot clock. Iliano has it now. Gives it to Zach Titus from corner, from range. I call corner threes range threes because I think they're hard. Zach Titus goes inside the stripe, and he won't find it. Jeter's got it now for McKinley. Drives it himself. Tough layup. Commands through hands to get a quick two to put that lead off right back to 16. Their largest lead of the night. Iliano can't find an and one, but he will go to the foul stripe. And with 5 minutes, 18 seconds to go, a 16-point lead for McKinley, their largest lead of the night, sends Gilmour Academy to the foul stripe.
I don't know about you, but I find any three hard.
I think hitting a three is really easy from the key. From the corner, not so much. Because, you know, from the corner, you don't have a lot of backboard to work with. But my dad always taught me, always go for the bank shot. So I don't go for cash, I go for the bank.
You don't go for the bank there, man. Or you do go for the bank, is what I'm saying.
I do go for the bank, I don't go for the swish. Iliano's second is successful. He converts that to cut McKinley's lead down to 14. Now Jeter, tipped ball, ends up in the hands of Chambers, who goes inside. That's Webster. Tough mid-range jumper. Sims gets the board, and Sims up off the backboard, falls down, collision down. Now another foul called. McKinley is headed to another road of the bonus.
Yeah, that's going to be on Ed Webster, that foul. That'll be his second. Now, Gilmour in a situation, they got to make every possession count if they want to have any chance to really pull off the upset here tonight.
Braden Titus on the inbound gets it to Mikey Holt on the right side. He's got a man in Kai Jackson. Whoa, that almost landed right in my face. Iliano throws an interception right to Ed Webster. Wrong sport, right idea. Sims has it now. Ball's tipped, goes into the hands of Bowles, and now on the right side, 29 seconds clocking down on the shot clock. Bowles looks to drive inside, but that's going to be Jeter with an open three. Looked by Iliano, but can't come down with a close down. Iliano instead pushes off. Ball's washed, charge taken. McKinley ball.
Well, just like we've seen in other McKinley games this year, great balance. Jaden Bowles leading the way, Jalen Jeter contributing, Ed Webster contributing, Reed Sims contributing. It's a good indication of why this team is sitting on the brink of going 7-1 this season.
Anthony Shavers gets it right out to Bowles, who gets it right back. Look on the left side, no look pass, goes inside to Anthony Shavers, and Reed Sims Jr. tries to go inside.
Well, Reed Sims Jr. was hanging on the rim, but I don't think they're going to give him like a tee for it. Just possession back to Gilmour.
Mikey Holt has it to Kai Jackson. Kai Jackson from range. Timeout taken. Gilmour Academy within 14 once more.
Well, that's the fourth three of the night for Kai Jackson. 14 points on the night for him to get his team within 14. And, you know, like we talked about, you know, Gilmour's going to have to make all of these possessions count down the stretch here if they want to have any hope of getting back to this game.
4 minutes, 12 seconds left. I mean, it's anybody's ball game. You may be down 14, but that doesn't mean you can't make 7 layups in a row, 14 points corner run. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe if I talk it into existence, it'll get a little closer.
Well, if you would have caught that basketball, I would have liked to see you talking into existence that you get to keep it. Like the one you have in your bag right now.
The one I have in my bag that I stole from Kaylee. Oh, I stole from Riley.
Kaylee.
Funstein back out for Gilmour Academy. It won't be long until we see him again. Anthony Chavers now has the inbound pass to Jalen Jeter. Gilmour Academy pressing back. Looks to be a full court press, rather, instead. Jalen Jeter has Sims underneath, and he'll go up, finds a foul, and he's headed for another foul shot.
Yeah, we've seen Reed Sims Jr. strong moves inside by him tonight. We've seen him in other nights, taking three-pointers. He's kind of struggled from there tonight, from three-point range, although he took one real deep.
Sims notches his first.
That gets him to 9 points tonight. Trying to join Jaden Bowles in the double-figure scoring department for McKinley.
His second shot, right in. A big lead for McKinley now, but Gilmour Academy is not finished. Kai Jackson has it now, hands it off to Iliano. Iliano, double teamed by Sims, tries to go in stride, finds Zach Titus, dishes it underneath. Now Iliano, deep three, take it. From regulation, he gets a quick three.
Well, Iliano with 9 points off the bench for Gilmour Academy. He and Kai Jackson, 2 bench performers from McKinley, or for Gilmour.
Bulls has Reed Sims, who finds himself right in front of me on the left side. Sims guarded by Funstein. Has Bulls, who will sling a pass right back to him. Sims Jr. slings it right to Iliano, and Iliano goes down for Gilmour Academy. He'll go up and in. He's got another basket. Iliano's got 11 on the night, and now Bulls has it for McKinley.
McKinley really not out of the woods just yet. 3:02 to go. They're up 63-52. Full timeout taken by McKinley. Every time we've seen them maybe be in a position to take command of this game, Gilmour chips away at the lead.
Gilmour chipping away at this lead find themselves in a very interesting situation now. 32 seconds on the shot clock for McKinley. They'll have about 3 seconds ticked off than what they usually have at the beginning of possession, but McKinley going to have this ball inbounded on their side of the court regardless after a full timeout. Gilmour comes into this game obviously 5-2. They go on a 5-game winning streak after losing their first 5-game winning streak that they're trying to regain after a tough loss that they suffered last Friday, I think. That's what I remember reading. Now, to my left, it's very interesting. Now, to give a nice, accurate description, it looks like the McKinley Bulldogs cheer team launched up, launched down. Look at them go.
Athleticism on the court and on the court during timeouts.
There's never a dull moment at the Ken McKinley Fieldhouse.
Now, if you find a dull moment here, you're not looking very hard.
Jaden Bulls down the court. He's guarded by Brady Olson, who took a bit of time off. He sends one down to Webster, who goes underneath to Reed Sims, who gets a tough pass back to him. And going up, it's Chavers. He'll go up and in. And it looks like Brady Olson is down with an injury. But he's walking to the scorer's table. He'll go down. Kai Jackson will come in for him.
Yeah, he's limping off the court, looking like he's really hurting there. I didn't exactly see what happened.
Yeah, scored a basket.
But he's sitting on the bench behind the Gilmour bench, working with a trainer.
Kai Jackson now in for Gilmour. That ball's tipped by Bulls. It'll go out of bounds. Gilmour Academy ball going to be inbounded by Braden Titus. Titus fires away to his brother on the key. He'll get it right back. Looking inside, Kai Jackson, quick three, way off the mark, goes off the side of the backboard. Iliano, tough layup, gets it right back in. Another point given up, and Gilmour Academy find themselves only down 11 with 2 minutes 20 to go.
That's 13 points for Nick Iliano. Him and Kai Jackson combined for 27 points off the bench.
Outside is Bulls, who gets a ball rebounded to him. Bounce pass inside to Webster. Mid-range jumper, gets it. Lefty puts one in to put McKinley back up 13 with 2 minutes to go. Gilmour Academy is going to have to play fast and aggressive, which is what they've been doing to an extent, as Webster almost gets a steal. Funstein goes out. It's going to
McKinley's way. Yeah, the ball will be going to McKinley as they wipe up some condensation on the floor. Ed Webster becomes the third Bulldog in double figures on that previous possession, and he's able to force a steal to help McKinley regain possession.
Gilmour Academy's coach arguing that it is his ball after all, but looks to be going McKinley's way.
Well, we can't offer replay because we're just audio during the game.
No, but maybe the slow-mo replay shootout is what's next for McKinley in their expedition to larger endeavors now, especially with the shot clock. Bulls double team, gets it through a quick two. Funstein goes outside instead.
Yeah, they're going to get Jaden Bowles on the foul for McKinley. That's his first. Both teams now with 14 fouls here in the fourth quarter with 1:41 to go, so they'll be free throw shot with every subsequent foul.
You got it eventually, Mike. It can't be as bad as my stutter from last week. Jackson now for Gilmour Academy. Fires left. Reed Sims Jr. almost intercepts it. It's going Gilmour's way.
Boy, Reed Sims Jr. wanted that forced turnover there.
Gilmour Academy going to Zach Titus, who goes right back to his brother Braden. Looks to go outside. Kai Jackson drives in. Bounce pass to Funstein. Goes up. Call him post shot. He gets that right in. Another 11-point lead for McKinley now.
Now that first field goal of the night for David Funstein. 4 points on the night for Gilmour's leading scorer. But with 1:24 left to go in this one, McKinley up by 11. They're sitting in a pretty good spot.
And Gilmour Academy, I'm thinking the strategy here might be to try and draw some and ones and potentially chuck up a couple of threes, see what works. Get some stops on defense. Obviously, that's going to be the really only opportunity here if they want to try and come away with this win with 1 minute, 24 seconds left here in the fourth. I just heard an eagle screech in my ear.
I thought that's what I heard too.
I thought that's what I heard, Mike. Mike, since we're not going to have another intermission here, who's hot?
Who's hot? Well, for the McKinley Bulldogs, Jaden Bowles off the bench, 15 points. Ed Webster, 10 points. Reed Sims Jr., 10 points. And for Gilmour, the two guys that we talked about coming off the bench for them, Kai Spencer with 14 points, Nick Iliano with 13 points. Great performance by those two, but that might come in a losing effort for Gilmour.
Yeah, Gilmour Academy has put up one heck of a fight now, 1 minute, 24 seconds to go. McKinley, 67, Gilmour Academy, 56. With the shot clock, McKinley is going to have the inbound. Reed Sims Jr. on the inbound for McKinley. They look to drive down the court. Ball's almost tipped. Bulls finds Chavers, who goes to Sims. Sims got a dunk, put it down. He gets a quick and fast braked dunk. I mean, from the kid is impressive. Iliano goes inside himself, can't knock it down, with a layup intact. Ball's intercepted by Titus. He's got a couple of men inside, decides not to use them. And instead, a deep three pulled up from Gilmour Academy's Luke Kaprowski. And now puts it within a 10-point lead for McKinley now. I mean, that's what you want, right?
Well, that's what you want, but really, I think that Reed Sims dunk really put the exclamation point on this one for McKinley.
Especially with one hand, it kind of looked like an exclamation point when he was off the ground.
I mean, Just incredible talent for the Bulldogs. Top returning player, but what's special about this team is the complementary pieces around him are all really solid. Anthony Shavers at the free throw line for McKinley makes the first free throw, and here's another Bulldog in double figures with his 10th point of the night.
Shavers second. Finds its way out, and now McKinley reaching the 70-point threshold. One of the only teams that they've played that really haven't been able to get him over 80. Kai Jackson tries to put up a quick fast break layup, and another foul by Nick Iliano. Gilmour Academy finds themselves on the other side with McKinley getting a couple of foul shots.
Yeah, 4 double-figure scores from McKinley, and Jalen Jeter with 9 points as well. And he'll have a chance to get into double figures himself here at the free throw line.
40 seconds left. Not ticking down yet, but Jeter, his first shot goes out. He'll get another look at it now. The lefty floats his up. Can't come down with it. Gilmour Academy dribbling down the court. They're going to need a miracle. Funstein, guarded by Webster, goes to Kai Jackson. Kai Jackson goes to Iliano. Iliano goes in, and Iliano almost with a quick dunk, but he falls down.
Well, Reed Sims Jr. will get the foul for McKinley. His first, but that's really academic with, or his fourth, excuse me, with 30.2 seconds left.
Iliano going to get the foul shots he wants, but it only matters if he makes them. To cut this lead down to 9, here is his first.
Well, with 30.2 seconds left, the shot clock obviously not going to be a factor anymore here.
Not much of a shot clock shootout anymore, Mike.
No. Gilmour looks like they're bringing in some backups here, so might just let McKinley run this out. As Iliano misses the first free throw.
And Funstein, who just couldn't get things going tonight, he's only got 4 on the night after being their Gilmour Academy's leading scorer in terms of averages, comes out to finally sit down and rest after I think I saw him play the most minutes out of anybody on the Gilmour Academy squad tonight. Iliano gets his second, and now coming in for Iliano is Anthony Atkinson.
Yeah, great night for Iliano coming off the bench for Gilmour. 14 points. Kai Jackson out of the game for Gilmour. He had 14 points. They're 2 leading scorers tonight.
McKinley on the inbound. It is going to be Shavers who's got it. He'll hand it to Jeters. He'll dribble it down the court with 27 seconds left. Like, shot clock is not a factor. Javion Carter now has it. At the key, it's Bowles.
Yeah,
Bowles looks to
Gilmour.
dribble the court out, or dribble the clock out now. 10 seconds left. Hands it off to Javion Carter. And with 5 seconds left, it looks like this is going to be it. Final score of your McKinley versus Gilmour Academy shot clock shootout tonight. McKinley, 70. Gilmour Academy, 61. And to be honest, Mike, like we said, we don't think either of these teams really need a shot clock. It only came down to the wire at least 3 times. And especially in the first quarter, that's when everybody was trying to get a little acclimated. But once they got acclimated, they were doing just fine. And with that being said, McKinley goes to 7-1. Gilmour Academy falls to 5-3.
Yeah, like you said, if this game was being played on January 28th instead of December 28th, I think we would have seen a similar type of game. Gilmour, really good team. Really good team. One of the smaller schools in this tournament. And they have a team that could really make a run in Division III, as we saw Jaden Bowles get, it looks like the MVP plaque for this game for McKinley. He finishes with game-high 15 points for the Bulldogs. Well-deserved win for McKinley. Balanced scoring again. And they have to turn around and do this again in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow afternoon, they take on St. Ignatius. So this is a really good weekend test for them against two quality Cleveland area opponents.
Is that a dog?
That's the Bulldog.
All right.
He was a nice dog during the game.
He was a good dog. I mean, well, I didn't really get a lot of shots at him, but regardless, Mike, that's going to be it for us tonight. Mike, anything you got to say?
Well, maybe we can tell people what we're going to do on Monday.
Where are we going to be on Monday, Mike?
Right back here. Or probably up there. Probably up there, but any trip to the field house is a good trip.
Any trip to the field house is a trip well spent.
Yes.
Right?
And we are going to have, for the first time, girls basketball. McKinley versus Jackson. McKinley girls, under first-year head coach Ryan Gracia, was off to a tough start, but they have come on really good to get their record above 500. Jackson, always a quality girls basketball team. So, be the first matchup of the season between them, our first girls basketball game of the year, and that'll be it for our coverage for 2024.
2024.
It's been a memorable one with you,
It's been a memorable 2024. With that being said.
But I'll come back here tomorrow because you have commitments out of town tomorrow. And I will get a couple of video interviews from McKinley after the St. Ignatius game and do my due diligence on the channel and on our socials.
Look, right down there. You see this ticker? It goes all game. You can't miss it.
Follow us.
Come follow us.
Because
Anyways,
we got some good stuff planned when 2025 gets here.
we got some good stuff. With that being said, that is the letter live from Canton McKinley Fieldhouse at the Shot Clock Shootout. Signing out, Mike.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.